say. I don't know what I saw here last night, so don't ask me what I saw here last night. It was late last night, listen what I say. Bright beam of light came and took Bessie Bay from me. It took Bessie Bay. I don't know what I saw here last night, so don't ask me what I saw here last night. Gonna carry my axe, gonna carry my hoe, gonna carry my pick, gonna see what's in store for them, if they ever come back. Yeah, for them, yeah, if they ever come back. Yeah. 'Cause they can have my field, they can have my grave. Oh, but you better believe I need my Bessie Bay. I don't know what I saw here last night, so don't ask me what I saw here last night. I don't know what I saw here last night. Yeah, but I saw it with my old true eyes. Saw it with my
All right, The Tonight Show, yeah. What? Is this another rerun? Oh, man, why do they always have the same people on? Can't they find anybody different? Hey, maybe I'll be on one of these talk shows. Of course, I'll start off slow, just local stuff, just the news at first, but then let the word spread. Then as it gets around, I'll be on The Tonight Show. Letterman? Oprah? No, Oprah. I never thought this would happen to me. From my humble beginnings, I always hoped that I'd enjoy the lifestyles of the rich and famous, but I didn't know how to become the millionaire I am today. Yes, it all happened by an accident. An accident, yes. The whole story? Well, I'd love to tell it, but it'll take the whole show. Okay, you got it. Well, let me start at the beginning. Well, for a lot of years, my life just kind of went on. I grew up, went to school, and after graduation, I got a job at a construction company. So every day I'd get up, go to work, come home at night, have dinner, drink a couple of beers, watch some TV, go to bed. That was pretty much it. Played poker with the guys on Thursday nights. Sometimes we'd go bowling on Saturday. Oh, you wouldn't believe some of the hangovers I had back then. Well, this went on for a couple of years, but after a while, something seemed to be missing. But I couldn't quite figure out what it was. And then it hit me. When I was over at my friend Roger's house and we were playing poker, and there's his wife bringing out the food and giving us beers and looking real good, and I realized maybe I should get married too. Then one night after one of our poker games, when everybody else had left, I told Roger that I thought he had a great life, being married and all, and he called his wife in, Gloria, and he told her what I said, and she said she could fix me up with her friend Patricia. I said, sure, why not start there? I really didn't know what else to do. So we double dated, and I really liked Patricia, so we kept that up for a while, and then after about a year I asked her to marry me, and she said yes. So that was that. I really thought my life would change after that, but it didn't really. I still got up in the morning, went to work, came home at night, had dinner, drank a couple of beers, watched some TV, went to bed. Pat and I managed to have a couple of kids in there somewhere, but Pat took care of them by herself. She took the kids to church on Sunday. I went along too when I wasn't too hungover. But life was pretty much the same and pretty okay. The only major change for us was when her dad died, we moved here to his farm, but otherwise everything was just the same. And we were doing okay money-wise, too. Since we sold the house and moved to the farm, we didn't have any more mortgage payments. But what with the kids and their clothes and Pat and my boat, well, we managed to spend a lot. Money was kind of tight, and I really wanted to do more for them. But working 50 hours or so a week at the construction company really took it out of me. And I didn't want Pat working. I told her her place was at home with the kids. And we were doing okay. Still, I wished we could do more. And then, one night last spring, they came. I was just coming home from one of our poker nights, and it was pretty late. As I came up the driveway, I saw something out in the field. There was this weird greenish light. I didn't know what it could be, so I turned off the truck and drifted to a stop. I also pulled out my rifle I keep in the gun rack, and I snuck out to the field. And there I saw it. Right then, I knew it was all true. I read about it in the Weekly World News and the National Enquirer, but here it was right in front of me. Space aliens. There were 3 of them, about 4 or 5 feet tall, with long arms and legs, wearing some strange clothes with these funny helmets that looked sort of familiar, but I couldn't quite figure it out. They were walking around outside their ship, picking up rocks and weeds and stuff, and checking them out with some kind of small box they had, just like on Star Trek. But they didn't see me. They just kept on doing what they were doing, and I just kept watching them moving around, picking up rocks and weeds and stuff. After a couple of minutes, 2 of them walked over to the ship and started staring at some kind of crystal thing, and it starts turning purple. It was the weirdest thing. Them just staring at it, and it starts glowing. This was kind of interesting, so I just kept watching them staring at this thing. Then all of a sudden, out of the corner of my right eye, I see that the 3rd one is standing next to me, staring at me, and he's got some kind of little box pointed right at me. Hell, I don't know if it's a gun or what, so I take the butt of my rifle and I knock it out of his hands. But he doesn't do anything. He just stands there, staring at me with these big, weird eyes. And then I hear footsteps, and I look over, and the other 2 are running toward us, and the crystal's glowing brighter, and I figure I'm in some kind of deep shit now. So I shot him.